Perspective. That is my word of the day. And I chose it because I find everything to be about perspective. I think Viktor Frankl wrote in his book, The Search for Meaning, that it is one of our last freedoms, is our ability to choose our attitude. And attitude is all about perspective. I created a video last night that I recorded, and it was probably 30 or so minutes. And I went back to Zoom to process it and to post it, and it just kept like turning, processing. And I absolutely could have been frustrated and upset because I missed a half an hour that I don't get it back and I have to redo it. And it was one of those magical moments that it just took in one take, and I was thrilled with the way it turned out. And I decided that I could either be upset about it, that was available for sure, or I could be, okay, it didn't process. I get to do it again. And because I get to do it again, I get more practice, and it's even going to be better this time. And maybe I can be more concise. And so maybe it can be shorter. And sure enough, I made it more concise. I made it shorter, and I got it posted, and I did it without all of the unnecessary drama that frustration and anger brings. I could just bring it with an acceptance of, okay, let's make it better. Let's take that next step. That is perspective. The way you look at anything, the way you take in information and interpret information is perspective. And why it is the last of our human freedoms is because it is in our control. It's not in our control how anyone else shows up to it. It's not in our control what other people do or what other people say. But 100% of how you show up, what you think, what you say by way of perspective is in your control. Is there something today that you've chosen maybe to not have the best of attitude about, that perhaps you haven't had the best perspective on? And if you need a perspective check, like this is the work of coaching. This is the work that we do. If you find yourself in overwhelm and stressed a lot, it's all perspective checking. So think about what it is that maybe you've been harboring or have been angry about or upset about, and is a different perspective available for you? I promise you, this is the work of freedom. This is the work to have a better life and better well-being and overall better life satisfaction. Perspective. Have it today. Thanks so much. Bye.